Hello, Karishma ma'am. Hope you are doing good.
Yeah, hello, very good morning. I'm doing great. How about you?
Yeah, I'm doing amazing. Thank you for your kind concern. I have to thank you for that. Thank you for making it all the way possible to be here. And without any ado, let's proceed. I have list of questions to ask. And so let's start with the very first question. I have before having the session, I have watched some of your videos. You have previously mentioned you have even shared the journey of the Joe Stock, that how you got invited into Joe Stock as a guest speaker. So before going into that, let I wanna know how did you start practicing English? Because we see the people, or especially women in this case, once a woman get married, then she gets so many responsibilities and challenges, so that she is unable to practice English. So how it happened in your case? How did you reconcile your practice along with your family and responsibilities of your family?
Okay, so one thing I would like to tell to your audience, especially when I got married, I was not the advocate at that time. I have completed my education, or especially the LLB, after my marriage. So I was giving my last semester when I was pregnant with my first boy, and I still remember it was not that easy. Somehow I
Hmm.
became an advocate, and after that, obviously, having a baby is a quite big responsibility. You cannot manage it. You cannot say it like, okay, I'll do it everything together and just casually taking care of them. No, you have to give your 100% while you are raising someone, especially your kids.
Hmm.
So that time was very difficult. I took a pause, or you can say a gap, for 2 years. After 2 years, when my younger one, my older one, when he was 2, we both started a journey of learning English together.
Okay.
I used to listen a lot of YouTube videos. I have subscribed a lot of channels which I
Hmm.
personally like. For example, my favorite genre is to watch conversational videos. So I had subscribed more than like 20 to 30 channels, and I used to watch them. And just by listening and listening, and after some time, I thought, okay, now it's time to speak something. So I started speaking, just starting with the very like small sentence by sentence with my son. So he was learning with me. We both learned together, like just speaking sentence by sentence, and this is how like we
Hmm.
grow and we became fluent. And now my son is also able to speak. However, now he loses his interest when he's now 5.5 years old. When I talk to him in English now, he always reply me in Hindi. I don't know what happened to him, but when he was 3 year old, he was like perfect in English. He could speak good English at that time. So this is
Hmm.
how we learned together. Yeah.
Okay. Now he lost his interest in speaking English. And the reason you came up with this idea to start speaking in English or to learn this language because you wanted to teach your child, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That's my
Okay.
main
Amazing.
motive actually.
Fine. So this is how your journey began.
Yes.
Amazing to know. And how you came up with this idea to start your YouTube channel? Because I see you cater your n number of audience. There are huge audience, especially women who get inspiration from you. So how
Yes.
this idea came to your mind to start your YouTube channel?
Actually, I am a kind of person who's always passionate to work on YouTube. And before this channel, I had started, I think, more than 3 channels, which didn't
Hmm.
work well in my case. And I know the reason that why they don't didn't work for me, because I was not consistent at all. I thought, okay, now I have posted my 2 videos, they should get viral, I should get good views on them. So it's not possible. Gradually,
Hmm.
when I understand the process or algorithm of YouTube, then I've realized, no, it's not possible. You cannot become a star just like overnight. It's not possible for everyone. Maybe one in crore can get that opportunity that he became a overnight star, but it's not for possible for everyone. Then I've realized, and when I started this YouTube channel, my motive was only to improve my English and to enhance my English. I used to speak in broken English sometimes, and I used to make grammatical errors.
Hmm.
But I have this courage to speak in front of people. That is the very good thing about me, I feel. And that is the only thing which like I thought, okay, let's speak in front of the people. If I will make any mistake, people are here to correct me, because I know the mindset of people. When they see something perfect, they don't say anything, but when they say something which is imperfection, people are ready to found imperfection, and they will surely tell you. So I
Hmm.
take it very positively, and touch wood, nobody mocked me ever in my this journey.
mm,
I had always received good comments, motivational comments, and this is how my journey was begin, like YouTube journey, and it is really amazing. Till now, I'm enjoying posting videos, even though I'm not getting a good amount of money from it, but still I'm enjoying the process. I love talking with the people, and this is how I'm improving day by day. And I can see my
mm.
improvements if I compare myself with my previous videos. I can see the visible changes. So that's important.
Right. Right. So you create conversational videos there in your YouTube channel, and you have been creating the sort of conversational videos for so long. Even the day you started your YouTube channel and uploaded the very first video. So what's
No,
your
no.
future plan? So okay.
I started with individual content. I did not post conversational video that time. I used to share my personal ideas of learning English, that this is how I am learning, so you can also start learning in this way. This is how I used to share my ideas. And somehow when I
Mm,
feel and when people start telling me that you're making mistakes here and there, and then I realized, okay, I'm still not perfect. I need to do something for it. Then I have joined clapping. When from where this idea has come to my mind, okay, let's start posting conversation. So that's
mm,
how this conversation process start. But earlier I used to create individual videos, and still now even I personally feel like that I have to create individual content, whatever my feeling and experience to with the audience. But just because of lack of time, I'm not able to do that. So I'm posting
mm.
conversational video now.
Mm. But still, you are being so frequent on your YouTube channel. There are YouTubers, people who are unable to come up with the content on their channel, whereas you are busy with your profession, but still managing to upload videos, at least 2 or 3 videos a week. But still, too amazing. It's too appreciable. And another thing is that you started with solo content, solo videos, and now you started making conversational videos. So what about your future plan? What type of content you wanna create in future? Would it be same conversational videos, or will it come with solo videos? The content would be something different in future.
See, my motive and my future plans are that I want to create solo videos always, and I want to motivate people because there are many people who need motivation regularly. So, because it is very natural. If we are human, we are going to feel demotivated at some point of time. So, I want to create motivational video for those people that if I can do, you can also do. People say, especially women say, like, we are busy whole 24/7. We are not, we don't have time to do anything, but I
Mm,
can tell you that if you will organize your day in such a manner, you can
mm,
get time at least 30 minutes for yourself, and you will get. It's not like very difficult. So I want to
mm.
create motivational kind of content for those women or like people out there.
Right. So you wanna create solo content in the upcoming videos of your channel.
Yes.
Amazing to know this. Previously, you mentioned that you started a journey with your child, with your elder child. And so what was the process? What step did you take to learn English?
Okay. I will explain everything, and this is very easy. And when he was very small, like 2 or 2.5 years old, I used to communicate with him in Hindi, but whenever it is required, I use English word during those Hindi sentences. And then we started watching 1 minute short videos. There are so many short videos available on internet or YouTube. So I get to know few sentences, like to this sentence, how you can say in English. So there is one particular channel I used to watch, that is English Connection. There are many short videos available, and that is day-to-day sentences. So sometimes
Mm,
even you're not familiar with the grammar, but you're listening the same sentences again and again, you will be habitual of speaking them also. This is how
mm,
I practice with my son. Like small sentences we started learning through that one
mm,
short video. And my son, touch wood, he has a very sharp mind. He grabs all those things which we learned together. Sometimes he even asking me something, I replied to him, and then this is how like we started talking to each other. Also,
mm,
I tried to enhance his vocabulary first. That is also there in 1 minute short video, like kitchen vocabulary, then bathroom vocabulary, then living room vocabulary. I
mm,
tried to make him learn all the basic things, day to day life things. At least he should know the names. If he is
mm,
eating, I will tell him, okay, this is like what you are eating, cauliflower. This is brinjal, vegetable names, color names.
mm.
Everything I introduced him, like word to word, and then sentences. And after that, fluency come. So I still
Okay.
remember when I got admission, when I When my kid got admission in the school, he could speak English even before joining school. And when he
Okay.
joined in school, he learned phonics. And that's the amazing thing I feel. Pronunciation. His pronunciation is very much clear about phonics. Even sometimes I feel that I'm not pronouncing particular word or letter correctly, but he can pronounce it because he learned it through his school. English medium school focuses more on learning phonics. You can see YouTube videos for that. And if you will learn phonics, you can improve your pronunciation as well. You will pronounce every letter correctly. So this is how we learn.
Mm. Are you speaking about IPA, International Phonetic Alphabets?
Phonics like A, how A
Pronoun.
sound, B sound, C sound, like like this is how they teach. But generally we pronounce k. C means k. It's not
Mm,
actually k. It's k. So my son knows this very well. Even I don't know the
I think
sounds.
it's called as phonetics instead of phonics. Okay, I'm
Phonic
not so
sounds
aware
you
of.
can say.
Okay, phonics. All right, all
Phonic
right.
sounds, yeah.
Hmm. So imitation, the thing which you mentioned is called imitation. You started watching videos, day-to-day vocabularies from the channel called English Connection and started imitating, started using the vocabulary which were being used in the videos. And over the period of time, by imitation, that vocabulary set into your mind, started speaking. You would speak with your son, right? So he was the only one, only partner with whom you used to practice. And
Yes.
gradually you became good in English, started speaking well in English. All right. So was there any other platform or was there any other resource that you used to speak in English?
Yes, yes. Apart from it, because my child is a obviously he's a kid. He has to learn from the beginning. But for me, I know a few things in English. So I started watching Alina Ray's channel. I personally like watching her videos, the flow, the style, and I personally feel that I started copying her or like I'm doing imitation while she's speaking. Like what do we call shadow technique? So I used to do it,
Mm,
and after that, I've seen many different speakers like Sudha Murthy ma'am, and then there are so
mm,
many travel vloggers who do
right.
vlogging in English language. So I used to watch them, and this is how I improved my language in different topics. If you will watching a commentary, obviously you are going to learn few new words related to commentary. So this is
Mm,
how I expand my vocabulary just watching different genres, and that is how I feel that I'm not perfect, but still people thought that I am perfect and I'm speaking well. When I'm
okay.
connected with my subscribers, they tell me that, ma'am, you're perfect, no need to change or something like that. But I personally feel that I'm making a lot of grammatical errors, which I knew. So I need
Mm.
to work on them.
Right, right. So by watching the YouTube channels, you build the arsenal of your vocabularies. That's too amazing. But my students often ask me this question: the video that they watch on YouTube, or let's say the articles or the books that they read, this is all input, right? By that they only gather information. It's an amazing idea, but what about output? How could we practice or implement those learnings that they gather? So is there any
I,
output method? You told me that you used to practice with your son. So
yes,
except
yes.
that, was there something else for output?
Yes. There was this application, Ace Fluency. I used to communicate with other co-learners for 25 minutes daily. I still remember that after having my lunch, I used to go to the park for just like half an hour of walk. So I utilized that walk time and I used to communicate with other co-learners. So I feel like there are so many good people with whom I got connected that at that time. And sometimes I connected with a person like who's not even on the basic level. They're like speaking maybe not equally to me, but that is fine. This is how everyone is learning. So that is the only method I used for output. And for
Hmm,
input, I used to watch a lot of videos. I think I listen more, and I started speaking like very late. When I started my YouTube channel, then I feel that I started speaking a lot of things.
hmm, 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 hmm. Right, because you have to make content on your YouTube channel for the whole
Yes.
sole reason you have to speak. So
Speak.
then this is how you should have started speaking in English. And
Yes.
once you spoke about Ace Fluency is good application, but it is a premium application. It only gives us only 20 minutes per day to speak, which is not obviously sufficient for one to practice every day. There are better alternative applications which could be the good replication of this one is fluency like being raised and open talk, because they give much more time than is fluency. And if we want more time in is fluency, then we have to opt for the premium model. So this is the one thing. Okay, at last,
Yeah.
I want to know, are you free to ask me more questions? Is it okay?
No, I have to attend hearings. I have time like 5 more minutes.
Okay, okay. So you could simply brief it that how you got featured in Joe's talk as a guest speaker. So how did you come in touch with them? I want you to spill the beans.
Okay. So I received email from their team and they were asking me to speak on Jostock platform. So they asked me my story first and it was a big challenge for me. I need to write my whole story. It was very difficult task for me because I'm still not good at writing. I need to think while I'm writing. I feel that I'm a good speaker rather than a good writer. So I it took me like 2 to 3 hours to write that script, like whole journey, like how I have learned. I sent them in that email, and along with that, I had a good thing, which is like my journey, which is on my channel. I attached that video to them so that they can briefly they can know that okay, this is Karishma's journey. And after that, we just fixed a time. Like after 4 5 days, I have give them time and just go there because it's very convenient for me because I am living in Gurgaon and the office of Jostock is also in Gurgaon. That is the very beneficial part for me. I feel that if their office would not be here and maybe in other city, it might not be possible for me to go there because my younger one was only 3 or 4 months old. So it was not
Mm,
that easy to leave a child. It's not even a child. He's a toddler, not even toddler, infant. He was an
mm,
infant that time. So it
mm,
was difficult, but yeah, I feel good. Like
mm,
I go there, I speak confidently. However, I was not very much sure about my appearance. I was not looking good at all.
mm.
And but that's okay. That's a part of your life.
Right,
Sometimes you
right.
have to be like that.
Correct, correct. Because you gave very first trial there, and it might be the very first speech you delivered, and you had to
Yes.
take care of your child as well. So you might not be ready for that, but still you delivered an amazing speech. I saw that video which you spoke.
Was it amazing?
Yeah, it was. I mean, like, see, let's say you have they approached you for that, right? You did not go and approach for giving a or delivering a speech. They came to you and
Yes.
started approaching you for delivering the
Yes.
speech, and you delivered. You did really amazing job, tremendous job from your side at least. Okay, at last, I am really glad because you came here, and thank you for being here, and thank you for making it all the way possible to be here, ma'am. And I would love to have session further for my channel.
For my channel as well.
Right, right. We could bring a topic to speak that could be, in general topic. Let's say social media advantages and disadvantages, of money versus happiness. You could have a session and then you could air the video on your channel as well.
Okay, I would like to tell you that I have a few good video posted with my cousin on my channel. Please watch them. I want to have a session like that. She's not with me and she's very busy. Actually, she's a working woman, and that's why I'm not getting time to talk to her. But the session we had like a debate kind of session. So I want you to watch that. Like there was a topic marriage versus no marriage. We
Mhm,
used to talk on that. So I
mhm.
want us to have that kind of debate. I want to bring something new on my channel.
Sure, we can. The topic which we could decide to speak is should social media be banned in India? So that might be a good topic to speak, because there are
That
different
that you
disadvantages.
can decide any topic and just message me and I'll be ready for that. No issues.
All right, all right. You could provide me the link of the video which you are speaking about,
Sure,
so
I
I'll
will.
surely watch. Okay, bye
I'll send
then.
it to you.
Take care, ma'am.
Okay, bye bye. Thank you.